Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am the Electrified Latina, and today I have a very special video prepared for you. This is the Yesen fat tire folding dual suspension e-bike. Normally a folding e-bike with dual suspension, they don't mix together, but that's what makes this bike so special. I will be putting this e-bike through the ringer. We're gonna have snow test, gravel test, off-road test, top speed run, PAS assist levels, and we'll see how much speed we can get on each pass, and an off-road test. So guys, make sure you stay tuned for all of this tests. And also, the reason why I bought this e-bike is because I sell this on my online store at terraprocycle.com, and a philosophy of mine is that I have to test every single product that I sell. That's to make sure that they have the best quality and safety and reliability. It's very important for me. So I'll be telling you all about the specs, but before we dive in, let's roll the intro! So let's start with the specs, the most important, right? The battery and the motor. The motor is a Bafang 1000-watt motor. What I like about it is that it comes with name brand components, especially the motor and the battery. The battery is a Panasonic 48 volts, 14 amp hours. So that's a pretty good size battery. You know, I would like to see a 17, 18, 20, but 14 will get you where you need to go for the most part. Then dual suspension, Moso air spring suspension in the front. I haven't checked on the travel. Let's see how it feels while we're testing it on the field. And a rear spring suspension. So the cool thing too is that the front suspension is adjustable. If you're riding on pavement, you can just lock it. Or if you're off-roading, or you want to be comfortable in your commute, if you have a bumpy ride with potholes, speed bumps, whatever, you can just adjust the settings up here in the suspension. So I like suspensions that are like that. It makes for a comfortable ride, guys, for sure. The handlebars and the saddle, they're adjustable. I'm pretty high, and this seat goes really high, and then it goes really low too, of course. The fat tires, they're Chaoyang. That's a good tire, very nice grip. Twist throttle on the right. It has a very large LCD display. It's gonna give you all the information that you need. And I did change it. It came set to kilometers. I did change it to miles an hour. I am going to leave down in the description all the piece settings for your screen, because then you can put like unlimited speed. Mine did come limited to the speed, so you can change all that to your preference, and then you're getting accurate measurements too. Comes with fenders, plastic fenders, which I like because they don't rattle like metal fenders. The pedals, they are plastic pedals, but they're foldable. As far as grip, they're not my favorite. I would rather have metal pedals because I have like a pretty flat sole, and my feet do flip around a little bit. So you can just change them. Pedals are cheap, but then you would lose the folding ability. So yeah, that's it, guys. I'll give you a lot more information on the test rides. Let's go do it. All right, guys, on to the sand test. Sand and snow. We got a lot of snow a few days ago, so this is so much fun. I did just open the suspension. I had it locked, which was okay for pavement riding, but now for this, it's bumpy here. Definitely feeling the front suspension doing its job, and my gut is comfortable with the rear suspension. Now we're on the snow. It's not icy, so this feels super stable. I'm just riding on top of the terrain. It's really nice. You can definitely do this. Fat tires rule. Go on any terrain. Woo! Bumpiness, snow. It's so much fun. I love riding all times of the year, guys. You should too. know, just with the appropriate gear, it's totally doable. We're up to the off-road test! Woo! Alright! I don't have anything on the tires yet because I'm selling this e-bike to my client and his wife. So there is no liner or flat out. But I'm going to recommend that they do. So we're going through some really rough grass. It's bumpy. It feels great, guys. Like, these tires, they're amazing. Woo! Hey, yeah, going through some rough. There's definitely bonus, I would think, around here, but I'm trusting on the BC Italian tire doing their job and just keeping us safe. Woo! I have so much fun off-roading. I can't wait to take the e-bike and the aerial X-Class on off-roading, like on some mountain trails with some serious skills. That is coming up for the aerial X-Class, guys. Like I said, my client and his wife, they've been looking for e-bikes and then they saw this one and they fell in love with it. I think it's a really gorgeous yellow color. You're going to stand out. Oh my God, okay. Just went through some kind of like rough uphill there. Yeah, we're going through some obstacles, putting this e-bike to the test. And it is not failing us, guys. I say it passes the test with green flying colors. I wish there were some hills to test the uphill capabilities, but you know, it feels like a really powerful motor at 1,000 watts. And this probably peaks at like 1,300. So its acceleration is really powerful. And it's very torquey, so if you live in a hilly area, it's definitely gonna do its job. It's also a Bifang motor. It's a name brand motor. So it's gonna be a good, solid, reliable motor. The battery being Panasonic, it's rated up to 700 charges, so of course depending on how much you ride, it should last you for a few years. Again, another reputable company.
Okay, PAS 5. Okay, and let's go. Okay, we're gonna pedal. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. It's the only way. Oh, it's the only way.
All right, guys, we're on to the gravel test. Yeah, I have a pedal assist 4 now, and on my speed gear 7. Oh my gosh, I love this route. Nice little gravel road, pretty flat, not rocky, right by the water on a gorgeous sunny day. You know, and I'm pedaling. I do feel from time to time that I do help the motor a little bit. I normally would just be throttling around, but since my battery is down to 43% and I still have to get home, it's like a good half an hour ride back to my house. You know, any little input that you can give your bike, it's going to help conserve that battery. So it's not like I'm getting a huge workout or anything. Just spinning my legs, giving it a little bit of help. And you know what, guys? I have to say, this e-bike is really comfortable. Even the seat. I'm nicely surprised because e-bikes in this price range, or most e-bikes,
They're gonna come with a pretty uncomfortable seat. It's like one of the first things that I recommend swapping, but you don't have to with this one. It's nice and wide, you know, maybe not like a Cloud 9 seat, but it's still wide, and it's comfy, it's plush, and it's kind of like raised a little bit on the butt to give you extra support. And like I said, paired with a rear suspension, super comfortable. This bike is really stable. I'm taking one hand off the handlebars and it just goes straight. You know, the nice thick fat tires. You know, if you're someone that doesn't have, you know, maybe you're a little bit older and you don't have all your balance anymore, a fat tire, a 4-inch fat tire is going to help a lot with that stability. So yeah, like I said, my suspension's open. It's working. It has, I'm going to measure it once I stop or once I get home with that tape measurement, but I'm thinking it has a 4-inch travel in the front and then less on the back. So we're passing a rider here on our right. It looks like a really comfy thing. Hi! I've always wanted to try one of those. Hopefully you got a hang of it. Okay, so let's talk about more features of this bike. So it comes with a really nice loud horn, as you could hear. I'm going to press it again. Yeah, the cars are going to hear you. So safety, guys. It also comes with a light switch. So this is for a front headlight. And it's really bright. It's really super bright. Again, another thing that's surprising about this e-bike, again, most e-bikes in this price range, they're going to be more on the dim side. Still, if you're going to ride at night, thank you. If you're going to ride at night, I do recommend putting a handlebar light, like up on your handlebars is what I mean. Just to really light your way. You just want to be as safe as possible and as visible as possible. And then you do have a brake light, so that's really, really super nice too. What else? So guys, this guy, the company is called Yesun. Yesun, it's a weird name. Maybe a lot of you guys haven't heard about it. I hadn't either. And it is because it's new to the United States, but it has been around since 2011. So that's over 10 years of experience. It comes with a bunch of certificates. And the customer service, that's really important. I've been in contact with the manufacturer a lot because I work with him, right? I buy e-bikes from him and he's super responsive. I had a problem with my kickstand. It's a really beefy one, by the way. It was too long, and so he immediately sent another. He had me send a video first, right, to show him what the issue was with the kickstand, and he immediately sent me another one. I don't think that's going to be an issue for you because now he knows, and that's why I like testing my products that I sell. Any little quirks, anything, I'll be able to speak with the manufacturer and make sure that you guys get 100% working e-bike. All right. So yeah, we are done with all the tests I wanted to do. And this e-bike has just really proven itself.
All in all, guys, I love this e-bike. I had so much fun in all the different terrain tests that we did and the top speed. It's a really powerful bike. Like I said, at 1,000 watts. You do feel it in the acceleration. I've tried 500 watt, 750 watts, and this definitely feels more powerful than that. So it's right on at the 1,000 watts. The comfort, so the saddle, like I was saying, it's wide. There's also springs under the seat that I just noticed right now. And then plus you have the rear suspension and the front suspension. So super comfortable. I love how adjustable everything is. So it'll make it for, you know, a short rider, 5 foot tall, all the way up to like my friend Anthony, he's 6'4". He rode it and he loved it. He thought it was a really nice and comfortable bike. The other thing that I like about it, that I like to see on my e-bikes, is the Shimano component, so name brand component. So your shifter here is a Shimano 7-speed, and then you have the railer, you have a Shimano, it's a Shimano, it's not Altus, it's a Tourney. So that's at the bottom of the Shimano range, but again, I like to see that it's a Shimano. You know, the gears, they shift. The shifter is nice and smooth. The display is big. Front lights. So this is everything you need for a commuter e-bike. On the weekends, take it on adventures. You can take it camping because it folds. So we are going to do another video on this one, checking out the range, because unfortunately I didn't reset the odometer. I'm at 40 miles. So the manufacturer estimates a range of 50 miles with pedal assist and 25 miles on throttle alone. So I always like to check those because manufacturers do love to inflate the numbers. And the speed, so the max speed was 25 miles an hour, but we did it at a half battery. So I'm thinking, so this is a class 3 bike, meaning it should get us up to 28 miles an hour on a full charge, which we'll be doing for you. This bike weighs 70 pounds. You're not going to feel it once you're on it riding it. It does feel heavy when, you know, you're folding it, put it in your trunk, or if you have some stairs to get your apartment, you're going to feel it. But, you know, this is for a dual suspension foldable e-bike. It's really like right there average with what an e-bike is going to weigh. The range, the max load for weight is going to be 330 pounds. So heavier riders, no problem with this. And then you also have, you know, fenders and a rear rack. Obviously, so this cargo box that it comes with, but it fits perfectly with a rack, and you can also carry a nice amount of stuff with what you have. So I think that's it, guys. Like I said, I had a blast. Oh, the brakes. Brakes are mechanical. They're 180 millimeters, and then it doesn't have, they are Zoom brakes, so that's a really nice brand. I have to say, I wish they were hydraulic. You know, for a heavy bike that goes this fast, I would have preferred hydraulic brakes. But this mechanical Zoom work really good. You just have to, when you need to make a stop, if you're used to hydraulic brakes, you just have to start braking sooner than you would, because you're not going to stop at a dime like with hydraulic brakes. Honestly, that's the only thing that I would change about this bike. Everything else is spot on for its price range. It's an excellent buy. So guys, like I said, I do sell this e-bike on my online store, and if you mention that you watched this video, I will give you a coupon code for an extra $100 off. Make sure that you do check on my website, because I do have a nice variety of e-bikes and e-scooters, and right now, being almost Black Friday, there's going to be a bunch of discounts both for Black Friday into the holiday. So check me out, Terra Pro Cycle. Thank you so much for joining me again in another episode. Guys, today is my birthday, and honestly, I cannot think of anything more fun to do on my birthday. Making content for all of you, riding an awesome e-bike, it gives me such adrenaline and happiness. So, thank you again. We'll see you back next week. And remember, happy riding! If you do want to pick up this electric vehicle, I've got the link in the description below. Also, make sure to check out my website at terraprocycle.com. There you can find all of my products sorted by category, including this one, of course. Hit the like button before you go,
And please subscribe for the latest in electric bike, scooter, moped, and hybrid reviews. I do love hearing from you, and I reply to every single comment. Lastly, please join my community of electric vehicle fans on my Facebook page and Instagram, which you can find below in the description. Thanks for watching and happy riding!